What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to try and finish up some of our Dagger Sicar hunt quests, and the one we have today is going to be Banshee for 3-star heroes. Now by 3-star heroes they mean the base value of the hero. What we can do is we can go to our journal and then we can just look at what these heroes look like and maybe what heroes we can use. Now, to be honest, I don't use a lot of these heroes to begin with. I do have Mercenary Helga. She's built and she's great. Falconer Kluri, also amazing. Now, Addon is a hero from a later episode, and a lot of you might not have it, so I'm going to completely avoid her. I have Righteous Thief Ruzid. I don't use him. He was really big back in the day, but not so much. Glenn is a good hero to use. A lot of you probably have him built as one of your first heroes that can use Extinction for Arbiter Vildred. I actually never built him, so he's just sitting at 4-star. I finished a specialty quest, and then that's about it. Dollmaker is a specialty hero from quite a while ago, and some people tried her out because she's a debuff expert in PvP. She's not widely used as far as I know, so I don't have her built either. And then lastly is Lucy. So this character is going to be a limited hero. I don't remember what event it was that they brought her out. She is really good because she has restrict. And when you have restrict, that means that the boss is not going to be able to go into her second phase with all the Banshees. So this hero can be used if you're doing something like a one-shot team and you can't quite kill her on that first round, and maybe you need another hit or another 2 hits, then what she'll do is she'll block that Banshee from going into her next phase, and then you can get that next couple of hits in. I'm not going to use her because she's limited. And then lastly, I see Kiris here. Now the problem with Kiris is that she's amazing for poison. In Abyss, Kiris is a very good unit, but the boss is immune to poison, so we can't use her. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to go with Falconer Kluri, Mercenary Helga, and then I'll probably gear out some of these other guys, just for fun. They're going to help speed up the run, but also they're going to help a lot inside the getting through that first phase of Banshee. So let's see what we have here. We're going to swap out Glenn, and we're going to put in Mercenary Helga. And then also, what we're going to do? I think that this team is not going to survive. So we're going to try and go for the Falconer Kluri solo. So for a Falconer Kluri to solo, she can't get debuffed. So we're going to apply a Noble Oath, which will increase her effect resist up to 60%. Then we're going to put on an effect resist ring. And we'll go with this one. Now we also want to do some more effect resist, I think. So let's see what else we have. Okay, that looks like it works. Let's go with that. And then let's see if we can get some effect resist. Oops. On speed set. So what do we have on a speed set? That actually looks pretty good. Not bad. We might end up using a lot of stuff from our other characters. Then I'll have to end up putting it back later. That's one of the reasons why we are doing this on a free day, so that we can change out our gear and then we'll just put it all back at the end of the day. So this puts me at 180. A little bit less speed, but I think that this is going to be fine. Okay, so with the plus 60, we're at 240. So at 240 effectiveness, I think that we're going to pull through. I think that we are. Let's go ahead and set it on auto. And this battle is probably going to take a while. So we're going to speed it up for you so that you can kind of see what happens along the way.
You'll be prettier when you wake up. Watch your mouth. If you want to live. Get back. Come here. I think you'll be my favorite. Help me now, please.
Alright, let's talk about what we're seeing sort of so far. So far, we have our first Banshee second phase. We have enough damage that we're able to completely go through that second Banshee phase without her sacrificing all the Banshees and then getting a power up, right? I think one of these talks about it a little bit. One of these skills, I don't know which one.
Don't take it personally. It's just business.
Right here. So it says when all Banshees are not defeated before the Spirit Shield disappears, the Banshee Queen will return and attack, dealing a greater amount of damage. So we were able to bypass that on the first go-round. Now, we, just like we predicted, we have a Kluri who is going to try and solo this. So, as you can see, even with 180 effect resist, she's still getting poisoned. She's still getting a lot of damage, but she's healing, she's putting up her shield, and she's just going to go ahead and try and finish the boss off. So let's see how she does. I think it'll be good. You know, she's taking 2 turns for every 1 turn the boss has, and she's healing up. She's doing a lot more healing than the boss is doing damage. We are resisting some. So I think that at 180 it's pretty safe. We're probably getting 15%ed, and by 15% what I mean is that every effect resist in the game has a 15 innate chance to resist. So it doesn't matter if you have 5,000 effect resist. They'll always have a base chance, 15%, to hit you with a debuff. And so that's really what we're seeing. We haven't been debuffed since that one time I had mentioned it. Resist, resist, resist. So 180 looks like a really good magic number for that. So far, everything's going as planned. So let's just, we'll speed it up again and see how she does. I mean, what can I say? Falconer Kluri, solo Banshee 13. That was amazing. Let's look at her stats. That was just so good. You know, as you can see, it's definitely a doable hunt. Definitely a doable amount. I would say pretty low. Pretty low. You don't need a ton of gear. You don't need a ton of amazing stuff. So here's my mercenary Helga. Ideally, I would like for her to be faster. I use her a lot in Expedition. There was an event recently, so she had on, I didn't realize she had this on. It's not a great artifact, it was just for the event. But here we go, Mercenary Helga. She is on a border coin just because it's, you know, it's there. I need to put it on somebody. You need at least 65% effectiveness to land your debuff on the boss, and she's good for landing a defense break. At this amount of damage, she'll help you clear the Banshee phase, which is good. Ideally, I would like her just a little bit faster. As you can see, her sets, she's on crit, hit, and pen. You know, if you can get her on speed pen with this amount of stats and more speed, then that would be ideal. That would be ideal. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Oh, I guess I can keep that. Who else did I use? I used Dollmaker. Dollmaker is just on average, everyday gear. She's triple S. She's 0 awakened. She's got nothing in her tree, and she's level 50. So, yeah, I don't need Dollmaker anymore. Good. Next, who else do we use? We use Ruzid. Here we go. Same thing. Ruzid, 0 awakened, +6 SSS. These are his stats. I just threw some random gear on him just to use them for this one thing, and that was it. Okay, and last but not least, let's take a look at our Falconer Kluri. So she's +15. She has all the awakened skill tree. She's SSS, and she's not even on her imprint concentration, so you don't really need that. I have her on, you need at least 1200 defense, 15k. Ideally, what I would want to put her on is 1300 defense and like 18k health, and as much speed as you can. 180 effect resist seemed to be really good, especially when I pair it with Noble Oath. Now the Noble Oath, I would say, didn't trigger very much. If you watch the video, she was at 90% health pretty much the whole time. Noble Oath only comes up to 60% effect resist as your health decreases. So because she stayed at max health, you know, I was maybe getting 20, you know, effect resist and defense off of this artifact, and that was pretty much it. So you can probably do it without it if you can get this amount of stats. 65 effectiveness to land the debuff, 183, and you're still going to get 15%ed. So what did we see? We didn't see Banshee Curse even once. We saw Poison Land 2 or 3 times, and other than that, she was healing and she was keeping her shield up and basically not taking any damage, right? The whole time, which is pretty amazing, to be honest. This is not how I usually keep Kluri. In fact, I don't really even use Kluri anymore for a lot of things. She used to be great. She can still be great, but I have so many units now that I just don't have a chance to use her as often as I would like. But yeah, wow, that was pretty cool to watch. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck on your Banshee hunt. Let's keep going on Dagger Sicar.